everybody, Chad Turnbull from Novella Farm. One of the questions we get asked most often and one of the most discussed and debated topics among goat farmers is, what do you feed? So we thought we would do a video taking a look at what our feed program is. I should say right here at the top that we stunk at this in the beginning. Our goats had health issues. We ran into mineral issues. We had kids born with some health issues that were mineral deficiency related issues. Our goats weren't making milk to their genetic potential. And so we had to do a lot of research. We had to seek input and get help and rebuild our feed program from scratch. And I'm happy to say that at this point, our goats appear to be thriving. We have addressed our feed issues, and we're excited about where we are now. Should also note up front that we are in Central Florida feeding Nigerian Dwarf goats. So our feed program is specific to our context and to our breed. And I should also note up front that we dry lot. One of the big problems in Central Florida is parasite problems, and we've found that we can keep parasites down by dry lotting. Also, our property just doesn't have huge pastures even as an option. And so I'm excited to tell you about what our program is. We'll head over to the feed shed and I'll tell you more about it. There are 5 components of a successful feed program: hay, grain, water, minerals, and supplements. And a good program will be built from all 5 of those components. The first key piece of a good feed program is hay. Hay, forage, browse, grazing, that long stem fiber forms the foundation of a feed program for goats. It allows for proper rumen function, the right kind of calorie intake that they need. Goats are essentially rumens with other stuff wrapped around, and so they need to keep that rumen healthy. Hay allows them to do that. For us, free choice coastal hay is the foundation of our feed program. We give all our goats free choice coastal. That allows them to have as much hay as they want. We get good quality coastal here in Florida, and then from there we'll also supplement with an orchard alfalfa blend or straight alfalfa for our milkers. The second piece of a good feed program is grain. Goats can't get all of their nutritional content from hay alone or graze alone. This is especially true for milkers. And so we supplement with grain to boost the amount of calories that they take in, to give a different type of calorie in their feed program. For us, we feed grain to all of our goats once a day. And then young goats that are growing, milking goats, they get a second serving a day of grain. As the saying goes, grain makes milk. We've seen that to be true. There's a chicken in here at this moment. Seriously, chicken? The third component is good, clean water. Obviously, this is fairly self-explanatory. Everything needs water to live. But a couple of factors that go into assessing your water is your water clean? What's the mineral composition? A lot of times water is the last thing we think of, but it can have an impact if we're giving dirty water or water that's full of sulfur or very hard water. And so we look into that. For us, we give filtered water, we make sure it's clean, we feed it in buckets, and we make sure that it's readily accessible so the goats have what they need to stay alive, have plenty of supply of water to make milk. The fourth component is minerals, loose minerals. I'm not sure all the science behind why goats need minerals, other than maybe we don't have them in their natural environment where the minerals they need to survive are readily accessible. But what I do know is that when we dialed in our mineral program, our goats' health really began to improve. And so it's a key component. We feed loose minerals readily available. We feed sweet licks, and we found that to be a huge benefit to our goats' health. The fifth component is supplements. At some level throughout the year, your goats are going to need supplements. The most common are Bosi and copper bolus, which we here give 2 to 3 times a year, and we give them together because they seem to work well together. We also give probiotics. We supplement some additional minerals that we use to top dress the feed. But you need to have on hand, and as a part of your feed program, good, regularly administered supplements. So that's it. Hay, grain, water, minerals, and supplements. Those are the 5 components of a good feed program and of our feed program. Now, what about you? What have you found that works well for you? What products have you found that really improve the health of your goats? We'd love to hear it. Send us a message, comment, whatever the case may be, and I'll see you next time.